All right, Alex, I got an idea for a character. All I want you to do is just ask me what my favorite game of like the PS2 GameCube era was.
Hey, what's your favorite game from the PS2 GameCube era?
Oh, the guy game. It's No More Whoppers. Welcome to the show. Thanks very much for listening. How you doing? My name is Ray Barnhold, Wallet Inspector, junior grade. And with me as always, Baby 2026, Alex Fraioli.
Goo Goo Gaga. Welcome to it,
I
folks.
thought you were going to do the Baby Mario crying.
Oh, I can do that.
That's better. That's what we like here on the show.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
Touch fuzzy, get dizzy.
It is our first show of the new year, although we are recording this a few days after Christmas and not quite January yet. So, Alex, how was your Christmas? I assume you stayed in Pennsylvania for a month straight?
No, I'm back here in glorious Japan. I had a very nice Christmas. Went to my buddy's Jason house. We're off to a rollicking start. Went to my buddy Jason's house for a Christmas party.
That's what they call Friday the 13th,
nice.
right? Japanese film titles knows that.
My buddy's Jason house.
No, just Jason House.
Oh, Jason house. Went to my buddy Jason's house. I met a local author who was there. Jason has like 5 of his books. Every time I go to Jason's house, I borrow books from his big library. And it was fun this time because I got to actually ask the author, like, hey, what's this one about? Hey, what'd you write this one about? It was really cool. His name,
You ever go to a book signing and be like, hey, what's this one about?
yeah.
But you're in line. Who's this author? Japanese person or
No, he's
non-Japanese
a
person?
Scottish dude named Ian Maloney. He wrote,
Boy, you're just racking up Scottish dudes in that country.
I am. I think his most famous book is called The Waves Burn Bright. It's about the Piper Alpha disaster, which is what Still Wakes the Deep is based on, the game, the oil disaster.
Oh.
He's also written a bunch of books about just life in Japan. I borrowed one of those. Seems like some good stuff. So it seems like a cool dude.
All right, not bad.
Yeah.
Now is your Christmas, and you all opened presents around the tree? Just
Well,
you
we
and
have a
Jason
tree. We
and
put
the
up a
art
tree.
guy?
No, Ruby and I do have a tree that we put up. We decorated it. It looks very cozy. We didn't, I don't think we did gifts this year. We were going to go halvesies on a humidifier. We decided to not even do that because we're really trying to save money this year. So yeah, she got me a very nice phone case for my new phone, which again, I did not buy. That was a gift from my mom. And then
Wait, you got a new phone?
Yeah, when I was in the United States.
I don't think you mentioned this on air.
Oh, no, it's I got an iPhone 16e because
Oh, yeah, right.
my mom is convinced if I get a non-iPhone, we'll never talk again because messages won't be free anymore.
Oh, no, right.
And
yeah.
I
Totally, that
mean,
makes-
why correct her when she's perfectly willing to buy me a phone?
Yeah, well, that's true.
So I graciously accepted that gift. Ruri got me a very nice case for it.
All right.
I got her a little something as well. And
I was initially interested in the 16E, except for the fact that it doesn't have MagSafe, and I have a MagSafe charger.
Yep.
On my nightstand, and now nothing.
I figured that out about a week after I mean, it wouldn't have changed my decision. It's still, I think, the cheapest phone, the cheapest modern Apple phone you can buy, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I found it. I was looking for cases. I was shopping for cases, and I'm like, oh yeah, MagSafe. Let's look at all the MagSafe stuff. Not supported by 16e. Okay, awesome.
Mm-hmm. Other than the charger thing, it would have been an easy buy, I thought, but maybe not. Well, they're supposed to come out with a folding one next year.
Neat.
So how about that? Maybe that'll be the one for me.
Yeah, it'll be easier to fit in your garbage can.
Well, that was out of nowhere.
Sorry.
Well, big ups to Mom for the free phone.
Big ups to Mom.
Last episode, I mentioned that I asked for an Atari game because I was playing Atari games. I asked for an Atari game for Christmas.
That's right, River Raid.
And you...
No?
It's Xevious.
Oh.
It was just Xevious. And you said, I think you'll probably just get it. You said something to that effect.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
What? Wait a minute.
Here's what happened. I had like 3 things on my wish list. My wife got one of the things. She then passed it on to her parents, who then got one of the things. And nobody really noticed the fact that I had ranked these visually. And so Xevious was at the top, and it'd be like, hey, get this one. And it's the most affordable. But no.
Is it possible they saw something that was video game related and said, we'll get him something else?
No, why would, I mean, if I put it on my list, it's clearly something that's like, I'm not going to buy it myself already.
You could.
Speaking of Apple, what I forgot to do was ask for the new Apple Watch because I wanted that hypertension tracking feature.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens on my birthday.
Yeah, you're looking red. You're looking like you're about to pop.
Dude, no. I do have concerns about my heart.
Real? Okay.
Yeah.
I get that. I kind of do as well. Look, we're at that age.
Well, yeah, I had last time I took a physical, the doctor noticed a murmur. She's like, well, let's keep an eye on that.
What?
We didn't really keep an eye on it, but it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, that might, I don't know.
And he didn't mean just the seminal REM album was lodged in your chest.
He was a pretty hip doctor.
Okay. Dr. Jangle Pup.
But it was probably, I think, a little too young to really appreciate REM in such a way. I don't know.
What?
Yeah,
doesn't that feel weird now, having specialists that are younger than we are?
No.
Oh.
All right. Fine. As long as they're not working above me.
What do you mean?
In my job that I don't have.
Oh. No. Right, yeah. I mentioned this before. That's kind of how I feel having our FF14 raid leader be like 23 and telling me what to do. But he knows his shit. I'll follow his orders. I don't give a shit.
All right,
he's a cool kid.
You were just interjecting something and go like, you ever seen a sandwich take a bite out of you?
I don't get that reference.
The Simpsons.
No, I was doing him.
No, I know. But then he would be like, oh, yeah. I was born when season 30 was airing. You're like, oh. Well, that's a shame.
All right.
No, indeed. All right, down to business. We got a big show today. Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and start with a brand new edition of Snack Food Copy.
Yay!
I should have made a song for it years ago. But anyway.
Oh, wait, hang on. I got one.
No, just stop it. I hate it when you do that.
I actually had an idea for a different theme song where it's just me doing Dunkachino drops over Y'all Ready for This? And I thought, no, that would be grounds for my execution if I did that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You would not be doing a podcast with your friend anymore.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, you're editing this one anyway, so you can just cut all of that out if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
It's your prerogative.
Folks, if you're new to the show, I would do a segment on this show where I would read silly copy from the backs of snack bags and boxes, because they will usually have some sort of weird story behind them about the making of the chip or whatever. So I called it Snack Food Copy. And then I followed it up with ones on like the backs of, or not the backs, but on the sides of energy drink cans and stuff. And we called that Drink Food Copy. And then sometimes when there was something worth talking about in the snack food or drink scene, we would have a segment called Snack Food Newsy. And so we had a lot of fun the whole time with all of that. And it's been a little while, but I finally have some new snack food copy I'd like to share with you today. Now you can interrupt.
Cool. All right. What do you got?
All right. This comes from Costco. You know them and love them. It was a snack I picked up called Stellar Pretzel Braids.
All right.
Little pretzel sticks. Unique thing for this edition of Snack Food Copy. I found the exact copy from the bag just on their website, on the About page. So that makes it easy for me. I'm just going to go ahead and read it to you now. This is Stellar Pretzel Braids. My mom and I created Stellar Snacks with a dream of crafting pretzels infused with passion. Along with our brilliant team, we bake our snacks from scratch, daily, right here in Carson City, Nevada. From hand-picked seasonings to sustainably harvested flours, we take pride in the natural ingredients used to make our ambitious flavors. That's flour as in the powder, baking substance. We believe that something as small as a pretzel can have a purpose. That's why we commission talented, budding artists to design one-of-a-kind artwork for our bags, making them a canvas for something truly stellar. We lose sleep over baking the best-tasting pretzels. We're not kidding. Because to us, it's not just a pretzel. It's a labor of love. Peace and Pretzels, signed Gina and Elizabeth.
I don't think I like the idea of people losing sleep for their job.
Well, they're not kidding. They're losing sleep. Her and her mom. Bleary-eyed every day, trying to make the perfect pretzel braid right there in Carson City.
That's the issue we're dealing with here in Japan with Prime Minister Takaichi. She says she sleeps like 2 to 4 hours a night. That's not.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
right.
because she's working so hard. Supposedly, I don't like that. You could take a nap,
or maybe just a lifelong freak,
or that.
Yeah.
Well, answer me this: how are the braids?
They were very good. They were the particular flavor called Maui Monk, and that is described as vegan butter braid with Maui onion-style seasoning and monk fruit.
Okay.
It does sound like a cocktail, right?
Yes.
It sounds more like a cocktail.
I drink it. Any relation to the Cincinnati braids?
I am afraid not. All. So that's the stellar pretzel braids. I just thought it was very funny because that last line was actually in bold. It's not just a pretzel. It's a labor of love. And of course, you will find a lot of things now that are using ChatGPT to like write their copy for them.
Oh, God.
And it will give you things like, it's not just a blank, it's a blank blank.
Yeah. That's one of the telltale phrases it loves to use.
Yeah. So I do wonder, maybe you think? I mean, this one is particularly full of itself. And so I thought maybe it was kind of like ChatGPT on another roll.
My assumption now is if I see any kind of copy is just, you prompted a machine to write this for you, because why wouldn't you? You can do that now. You didn't get into writing copy because it's your passion. You do it because you get money for doing it. You get a paycheck.
No, our passion is pretzel
why not
braids.
pawn that off on the word robot?
Yeah, no, Yep, I think I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case here, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, they do mention that they get talented artists to do the art for the bags. The art on this bag is basically just a floral pattern.
Sure.
Like, it's not particularly impressive or, like, stand out necessarily. So, I mean, okay, I would hope maybe you did get someone, says talented budding artists.
I would
commission
hope so.
them. So, okay, somebody got paid, right? I just hope they got paid well enough to do this sort of like stained glass floral pattern on this bag. Cool. If you're going to call it out like that, just make sure it's really cool art. I mean, this is something I can get anywhere else. Anyway, I'm just knocking on the snacks because that is what we do here at Snack Food Copy.
That's right.
And, one last thing. They have a QR code in the corner with words bordering it that say, venture into our universe.
The pretzel universe?
It's stellar, right? And so I guess that's why. But it just goes to the friggin' website.
Okay, well, listen, hear me out of here, though. Like, universe, I think there's still only just the one universe, right? Did they mean galaxy? Because there's billions of galaxies in the universe, but there's still only the one universe.
You're not wrong, but saying universe sounds cooler, right? You wouldn't say, like, venture into our galaxy, and you're like, what does that mean?
I think galaxy is a cooler name or a cooler word than universe.
Well, you're wrong, because universe is overused everywhere, and you know this just by talking about cinematic universes.
Oh, man. This conversation's making me Quasar. All right.
Captain Quasar.
Captain Caveman.
All right, let's close the bag on another edition of Snack Food Copy. Thank you very much, Alex.
All right. Okay. Now, I have a companion piece to this. I have the first installment of something I'm calling the Vending Machine Copy Challenge.
Oh, my God. Do you have a theme song for that?
I do. All right. So I noticed some outstanding vending machine copy on two different machines. I saw one in Japan and I saw one in America recently, and I'm going to read you both.
Okay, I need to know what is the placement of this copy? Like, what are we talking about when we say vending machine copy?
These are both on the side of the machine, as if to entice you to use the machine.
Huge letters, that sort of thing?
Well, one of them was in huge letters. The other, by its very volume, necessitated tiny type.
I can't wait. Let's do it.
So I want you to tell me which country they're from and what the product is.
All right. So this is either America or Japan?
It's either America or Japan. You got to tell me which one and then tell me what the product is. Here's the first one. This precious clothes of mine wraps my precious meat. What is precious meat? Is it different from the heart? Bites red fruit that resembles cherries and spit it out. Ivy wrapped around a thorn. I was listening to Passenger on the bunk bed, reclaimed color TV. Why do you have such a beautiful heart? Your precious soul is watching something precious. I can see through the backyard of those days. As long as it's fun, it's fine. Even if it's wrong. It's fine because no one can decide. Midsummer was fun. Everyone was irresponsible. I think you said running through the fields in a Jeep and jumping into the dirty sea. I was happy to be hurt. In your heart, she's too beautiful. All right, so which country do you think this is from and what do you think the product is?
Sounded like Dire Straits there. We got those reclaimed color TVs.
Dire copy.
Well, I'm a well-traveled man myself.
Noted.
I've seen a good vending machine or two. As well as shirts, which would probably have the exact same copy on them.
Oh,
that you could
possible.
probably find at a comparative boardwalk or something. I'm just going to go with good old Japan.
Judges? Yes! Okay, very good. Now, the follow-up question, what is the product?
Okay. Wait, can you give me the first sentence of it again?
This precious clothes of mine wraps my precious meat.
Right. Okay. I'm going to say a vending machine with pigs in a blanket.
I am so sorry. Although, that's closer than I thought you would get, because the answer is bagels.
Okay.
Yeah. A bagel vending machine.
Now, wait.
All right.
Bagels with, sandwiches or just bagels?
Just bagels. Just loose, ready-to-go bagels.
Well, yeah. They can be good clothes for meat.
Right? Yeah. I buy it. All right. So let's get to the second one here. Tell me again the country and what the product is.
Well, wait, isn't there one other? Wait, how many do we have?
Just two. This is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here you go. Who wants to have some cake?
The funny thing is, I think I've seen this. Anyway, it's America.
All right. Yes, it is, and the product.
Well, is it for... Wait, shit. I don't know what to say. I don't know what kind of cake I want to say.
No, you're just say slavery.
No, which form of cake?
You said cake. Correct.
Oh, fine. I was going to say cupcake.
Well, I don't think so. No, this was from the this was from Buddy Valastro. This was the Cake Boss vending machine.
Oh, okay.
Spotted in the Chicago O'Hare Airport.
Okay, yeah. All righty.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. All right.
Is that what he says a lot? Who wants some cake?
I don't think so. I just think that if you're trying to sell something, if you've got all that space on a vending machine, I guess you got to fill it with words. And what better way to entice someone to eat cake than to ask the room who wants to have that cake?
I have a picture of it. There are several pictures of it, of course, on the internet.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, there's a website where you can find the locations.
Good.
Great.
Right. That is Vending Machine Copy Challenge.
I love it.
All right. Raymond, over to
All
you.
right. Is this going to be a seasonal thing?
Yes.
Next time you're over there.
It's going to be an anytime I see a vending machine kind of thing.
Over to me? No, over to you.
Shit, you reversed me. Like the Uno card. I played some of that in America. You ever play Uno? That's great.
Yes. I was just like, you had a more eventful holiday than I did, I think. So
it is. I got to play Uno. What else did I do?
You decided not to get a humidifier.
That's right. Let me run down quickly the 4 films I saw on the airplane because they were pretty good. I did watch the Fantastic Four from Marvel. Sure. Okay. It's my one-word review. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
It's not awful, but it's, you know what? Nicest thing I can say about it, it helped me get through a flight.
Yeah, absolutely. And something you will probably have to know about for Doomsday.
Or consider this, I don't watch it.
But they want you to watch it.
Oh, I hadn't considered that. Holy shit. Oh, no.
There you go.
It changes my plans.
They want you to watch it so much, they're just going to drag the original 4 Avenger or whatever back out of the fucking ground.
I know. Yeah, my wife was asking me, like, are you excited for Doomsday? And I'm like, no, it's
quite fascinating how much they're just like doing it without any shame whatsoever.
Yeah, it's very funny to see, like, not that there ever really was a facade that they were making great art, but like to be so fucking bald-faced about it, like, Chris Evans is back, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, they're all here. Yeah. Like I legitimately enjoyed that first decade of Marvel films. It was fun distraction, and it wrapped up in a nice little bow, and then they just kept whipping that horse and making it run, and I'm like, stop! It's already dead.
Classic conundrum, like, how do you top it? Well, we took like the last 8 years to try to top it. We're like 7 years to try and top it, and we couldn't. Boy. Yeah. Well, now we're in a pickle.
Yeah. Okay. I also watched the Naked Gun reboot with Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah.
Which was actually pretty funny. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
There were 3 writers on it. I think it was written and directed by Akiva Schaffer from The Lonely Islands.
Yeah, that's correct.
It was a lot of hit and miss. It's the first movie I've seen that was hit and miss for me. Like, all the jokes that landed were genius, and all the ones that didn't were complete duds. There wasn't really a lot of in between for me, and that's where it felt like, oh yeah, there were like very different writers working on this, I feel.
Okay.
And yeah, it's fine. I do recommend it, especially if you're in the sky.
All right, sure. Another thumbs up for planes.
It's another. I don't know if it's a thumbs up. It's a thumb. It's a thumb. I give it a thumb.
It's a plain thumb.
It's a plain thumb. Yeah, you remember that famous story from our childhoods, plain thumb?
I do.
Good. Speaking of Lonely Island, Andy Samberg showed up in the next movie I watched, which was The Roses, which was based on, I think, the novel The War of the Roses, which is just about like a sassy couple who hates each other. And the couple was Benedict Cumberbatch and English woman, and I cannot remember her name.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And they're great. And their kids are great. Like the whole family dynamic is great. All of the Andy Samberg, Kate McKinnon stuff was very out of place, and I kind of wish they had just focused on the Cumberbatches, so to speak.
Wow, yeah. I mean, those are obviously going to be ones who are going to be a bit heightened, you know? They're going to be playing for laughs extra. So.
Yeah, it felt like, because this has been adapted into a movie before, I want to say in the 80s, and I haven't seen that one. But the story is basically this English couple. They might have even been American in the book. I think they made them English for this version. It's weird. It takes place in L.A., but they moved there from the UK. They're fine. They're great. It's very fun to see Benedict Cumberbatch be a sassy bitch. I love it to death. And it's fun.
All right.
But it's also like, I think they were trying to toss, here's some American comedy as well, and it just doesn't really mix with what's happening in the main story.
Wow. Yeah.
They have Andy Samberg and Kate McKinnon show up every other scene to be wacky, and I keep like motioning for them to get off the screen. put Ben back on.
So like otherwise it is kind of like British humor.
What it's dry in that sense. What's fun is that like their kids are American. I think their kids have American accents, so it's like they're the only two English people in the entire film. But it is fun. They are
dudes. That's what
vicious in that fun repressed English way.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's fun.
Interesting.
The big standout of the flight was Sinners. I finally saw Sinners on the plane.
Yeah.
Which is really good. My only complaint is like, you understand the quality of airplane screens.
Sort of, yeah.
And they're like, unless you're at precisely the right angle, things are not going to look great. And this was not the kind of screen where I could change that angle.
I guess.
So,
I've been on some pretty nice planes recently. So
whew, look who's doing well for himself.
They got nice LCD screens and Android computers behind them.
Well, this was the kind of screen where if you're not looking at it dead on, any dark color just runs together, and
very
most
blue,
of this movie,
I guess.
Yeah, most of this movie takes place at night, and I could not see most of what was going on.
Oh my Lord!
I
know.
I feel like if I had watched this in a theater, I would have gotten the actual experience because it sounded really cool. The second half. But the acting's great. The story's great. I like everything about it. Fun stuff. Watch Sinners. That's
fun for the whole
film.
family. I hear.
Fun for most of the family.
Oh, okay.
There are some adult themes. I'm not going to lie.
I see. Little something for daddy.
Yeah. While I was over there in the United States, I also consumed a tremendous amount of media. Raymond, are you familiar with television?
Yes, I am. Actually, can I pause for just 1 second? I actually have Benedict Cumberbatch news.
What? Go.
You might recall, I don't even remember how long ago I was doing a jape about this, but like there was this crappy mobile game that was doing ads on like TikTok or whatever, and they got Benedict Cumberbatch to do like the ads, the video ads for it.
Yes.
And all the copy for it, they had like, headlines after you went to the website or whatever, or saw him. It's like, get your bonus with Benedict or from Benedict or whatever. And it's just like, why are you calling him from his first name only? And it was really weird to me. Guess what?
What? It's back?
I checked out my old haunt, World of Tanks.
Oh.
And there is a headline on the latest news saying, Holiday Ops Surprise from Benedict. And
I love it.
Here's the World of Tanks copy. The most wonderful time of the year is here, and so is your festive surprise. As the snow settles over your village, capital V, and the decorations glow brighter than ever, Benedict Cumberbatch, our Holiday Ops ambassador, brings you the Phantom, a special gift fitting for the festive season. That's the name of a tank.
Well, look, I'm just glad he's getting work.
But usually they have done a lot of celebrity tie-in stuff before there on the World of Tanks.
I've seen the Arnold stuff, yeah.
Yeah, the Arnold stuff, I mean, they're usually in costume. If not like a military costume, then they're Santa or some other shit. Benedict is just in a blue suit.
Cool.
I guess that's the
Wait, you're on a first-name basis with him now, too?
Hey, might as well. They are. If it's good enough for the Belarusians, it's good enough for me.
What if you went back there and you tried to go inside the building and you're knocking on the door and they're like, "What do you want?" And you just go, "I didn't know I might have had a chance to meet Benedict."
That's funny. They're not in the building anymore, though.
Oh, wait, like the Patriots? What do you mean? They're like in the computer?
No, they moved to Austin.
Oh.
That's why I got out of there.
Oh, okay. I thought you just had it with tanks.
No, I did as well, but
oh.
Rest assured, if I was editing, if this copy came across my desk, and probably would have, I would definitely not have turned village into a proper noun, and then I would get shit for it from the other side. Someone would be like, "No, we need this to be proper noun. We're referencing the village." Just like,
I think you would have also done the cute Japanese thing of truncating his name to a portmanteau like Bencum.
Benecum. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a horrible medication.
It's like Benelux. Benelux? How do you pronounce that?
Or like if they converted the Benedum Center in downtown Pittsburgh to a porn theater?
Right.
All right.
But do you know what I'm referring to?
No.
The Union of Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg.
Oh, right. I should know that. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah. You should know that. Well, I don't think you should know it.
No. That came up in a news story I read before. That's how I know that.
I have a master's in geography.
No, I don't. I love the American perspective that you need a master's in geography to know the names of countries in Europe.
No, I just like thinking of you as having that. That's all.
Oh, Jesus.
I just.
Where are you going on vacation? Romania. Okay, doctor.
Where do you want to go? Puerto Rico.
Great.
God damn it. I meant to do this.
The warrant.
Thank you.
We have fun here. All right. Thank you for that, Benedict Cumberbatch.
All right. I'm sorry. Now, television. Alex's TV.
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch TV that is locked on Apple Television, which I do not have. I mean, I have it now because I got 3 free months with my phone.
Of course.
So I'm going to cancel it by March. But while I was home, I started watching Severance and Pluribus because I've heard a lot of good things about Severance, and it was fun to jump in on Pluribus on the ground floor because I caught episode 1 as it dropped, and I've been watching it every week.
All right, good, cool.
And it's neat. I like them both. Severance felt like a little more style over substance, which kind of started to become apparent as it went on.
Yeah, that became apparent to me with all like marketing stuff that leaned too hard on like the old computer, the terminal, and stuff on.
Yeah, because guess what that has to do with the story?
Everything.
Nothing.
Oh,
it could have been a modern computer. It doesn't matter. I guess it's just retro computer means sinister. If a company's using that, it must be sinister, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It could have been a modern computer. It doesn't matter. That being said, I still feel like there's a lot of good performances and there's a lot of good things to say about it. But it is very much. It almost felt like Lost in a way, where it's like there's. I know there's not going to be a payoff for most of this stuff, but I don't care because I'm just having fun with the aesthetics of it, and it's fine. It's whatever. Pluribus was great. You may have heard it as a very slow burn. That's an overstatement.
It's from Vince Breaking Bad, right?
Yes,
what's his name? Vince McGillicuddy?
Vince Gilligan.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah. Evil twin of Vince Skipper.
Yeah. He's sort of like the famous version of Ryan Scott.
What?
Only people who know One Up know that joke.
Okay. Only 90s kids will get this.
Only One Up kids will. Sorry.
I enjoy Pluribus a lot. I think it's a good example of like, I can see how somebody would treat this as second screen content because there's so little dialogue. It's very easy to just look at a device while things are happening, but then you're missing the things that are happening. But then you still tell your friends, I watched that episode. No, you didn't. You watched 30% of the episode and you were looking at social media the other 70%. I'm yelling at nobody right now.
On my iPhone, of course.
Yes, that's right. But I enjoyed it. It wrapped up. It wrapped up in such a way that feels like, it was like pre-approved for 2 seasons because I don't think you finish a series that way.
Yeah.
And
was that actually? I feel like I read that actually.
Coming.
Like it actually.
Yeah.
Like it actually. Like Vince only wanted it to be 2 seasons or something.
And that's
we're on
fine.
a first name basis
with
with him too. By the way.
Wow. Yeah. You've been getting around while I was away.
Yeah, we've been texting.
Wow. Really loved Better Call Stan?
Better Call Vincent?
Better Ring Sting? He does good work. He is one of the few TV guys that I feel is actually doing like beautiful work with television. There's not a lot left.
That's what happens.
I did kind of miss. Yeah, he does. Yeah, just a lot of good work with music and color and framing and things that you don't see in a lot of TV anymore. That's fun. I also I started watching this before I left, and I finished it when I got back because I watched all of Atlanta, which I really, really enjoyed. That's
Wow,
probably
okay.
the best thing I've watched in recent memory.
Really?
Yeah, I watched season 1 and it was very
Oh,
good, but
okay.
it really kicks off in season 2. Like it keeps following the characters, but it also turns into like an anthology show where there's standalone episodes that have nothing to do with the story. Just humongous recommend. It's and I'm not I wouldn't say that I'm qualified in any capacity to speak on race. I think everyone should watch Atlanta. And Sinners as well. White people, maybe watch them twice. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
Why twice? To get the full extent of it?
Just, there's a lot to absorb, I feel like.
Take notes on the second one?
Yes, yeah. Like you're about to do an episode of Draw a Game. You got to watch it twice.
Well, like Alex is about to do an episode of Draw Game. But yes.
Yeah.
All right. That's
But
surprising. I knew it had got a lot of praise, but I didn't think it would hit you so hard. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I loved it a lot.
And it wasn't just because you watched Community and you liked Donald Glover.
It is not just because I watched it. Well, I mean, that's why I started watching was because I liked Donald Glover from Community,
Right.
and I was aware of what he was doing with Childish Gambino, and I'm like,
Yes.
okay, well, let's see what else he's done sort of in that space, and it turns out it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Once again, that's what happens when you hit it big.
Yes, when are we going to do that?
I'm working on it.
All right, well, we're working on it. And look, you know what? Everyone who's listening to this who helps out with the Patreon, they're also working on it. Thank you.
All right.
That's television.
All right. Alex, you wrote something else on here called The Lion Saga. You want to tell us about
shit.
that?
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's my remake of The Lion King. You got a problem? No, this is, this is the lithium ion saga.
Yes.
So yeah, this is the story all about how my life got turned upside down. I almost missed our connecting flight back in Dallas.
Okay.
Because I am dumb.
Yes.
So our itinerary was on the return flight was Pittsburgh to Dallas to Tokyo to Nagoya. And we go to check our bags in Pittsburgh. And the very nice American Airlines woman says, these will be checked through to Tokyo. You're going to have to go get them in Tokyo. And like, we know. We've done customs before. And as she's saying this, she says, all right, do you have there's no lithium ion batteries in there, no phones, tablets, anything. And I'm like, nope, nothing in there. It's all in my carry-on. And we check the bags. I watch them go down the conveyor belt and we start walking to our gate. And then it hits me. Oh, right. I have a phone, a tablet, and a Nintendo Switch in there. And like we get on the first flight is fine, uneventful, nothing explodes, and we get to Dallas and we find our gate. Thank you. We find our gate and we're just chilling. We have like a 4 to 5 hour wait. So we eat some breakfast and then we eat some lunch. Then we go wait by the gate. And like 8 minutes before boarding starts, I start having these thoughts like, oh man, what if the flight explodes though? Like, I don't want to be the responsible for the deaths of all these people. Like, look, my wife and I, we've discussed it before. We're perfectly happy if we can die simultaneously. That means the other one won't be lonely. We're okay with that. I'm not okay with sacrificing a plane load of people to do it.
Sweet dreams, Alex.
No. Not sweet dreams. I was horrified by the thought. And I started having images of somehow like all 3 of our flights exploding.
Okay, well.
Like the one we already took, the one we were about to take, and then the one in Japan just... I start losing my mind. I start Googling like, lithium ion batteries in checked luggage, what do? And every Reddit thread is like, you got to tell someone immediately. You got to tell the airport staff. That's really dangerous. And I believe it. Okay. And so it's 8 minutes before boarding and I get in line. I get in line behind like a dozen people who are on standby or have some other issue. And I get up to the front and I tell the woman like, look, I'm really sorry. I think I accidentally checked some lithium ion batteries in my checked luggage. Is there any way I can get access to my bag and get them out of there? And she just, All right, I'll have to call a supervisor. Can you please wait by the other desk? So I stand over by the other desk.
She's like, I can't believe someone actually read the Reddit pip thread. Got another Reddit person over here.
While I'm waiting for the flight to board, or while I'm waiting for the supervisor, the flight starts boarding. And, we invite our first class passengers and diamond medallion boner status to please. We invite our friends in business class. And I'm standing there waiting.
Chocolatey cocoa fuck.
Sorry.
We invite chocolatey cocoa fuck. I'm waiting for this supervisor to show up, and this guy finally shows up, and he's like, Are you the guy who checked the batteries? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, all right, well, I got to be honest. You're not making this flight because we're going to have to pull the bag, and you're going to have to take the batteries out, and you're going to have to recheck it. That means you're going to have to leave the security area and come back through. And I'm like, all right.
And it turns out honesty is not the best policy.
No, well, I mean, I thought everyone was going to die. I was so stressed. And I told my wife, look, you may be riding this plane alone. You may be going home alone. I may be having to follow you tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
And she just very sadly like, okay, geez, I hope not.
What am I going to do about the wet bandits?
That was another source of paranoia the whole trip was I was completely sure our apartment was going to be robbed because the week before we left, there was these 3 dudes I'd never seen before hanging around the building. They just looked like 3 Russian dudes. They were just hanging out, speaking Russian, and I had no idea. And they would every time I would see them in the lobby, they would all immediately hush up and just watch me as I left the building. and the entire 2 weeks we were gone, I'm like, we got robbed. We're robbed. We're coming back to an empty apartment. We're robbed.
Holy shit, Alex! You are very good at poisoning your own mind.
Yeah, no shit. That's the basis for this show, I think.
No, not really.
So okay. Back to the Lion Saga.
I do want to say though that those Russian guys that behavior does remind me of when I went to Japan last time, and I told the story of when we went to the 7-Eleven on our first night or early morning, and the cashier was like this Mike Staclasso looking guy of other Eastern European company, and he just stared at us the entire time, silent, as we shopped at 5 a.m. And
that should have been me.
And yet he was very nice. He helped us figure out the coffee or whatever.
Circle K, the Phantom Menace. All right. So I'm talking to the supervisor. I'm prepared to not make the flight. I am mentally prepared. I'm like, all right, let's just do this. Let's just get it over with. And he's like, all right, well, can you tell me, describe the appearance? And I'm like, all right, well, it's like a tall sort of dark teal bag on wheels, and it's got a handle. No. Like, what does the battery look like? Tell me what kind of battery it is. I'm like, all right, well, there's 3 of them. One's
Thanks
in
for
an
specifying,
iPhone.
by the way, person.
One's in an iPad, and the other's in a Nintendo Switch. And he stops typing, and he looks at me, and he just goes, sir, those are fine. And I felt just a very potent mixture of relief and embarrassment all at the same time.
Yes.
And I was already kind of intimidated by the guy because he looked like Mr. Milchick from Severance, and I was just watching and he's like an authority figure who the audience is kind of wary of, and I was already like, oh man, please don't yell at me. Please don't make me feel bad. He's like, sir, those are fine. Oh, all right. Thanks. Sorry. Thanks, but sorry. But thank you. Sorry.
Yes, because the watchdog list is for power banks.
Yes.
Right? Charging
And that's what I thought until the woman at Pittsburgh said, any iPhones, iPads, take them out.
Oh,
that's not a power bank.
Yes, of course we have double standard happening, which is where
we
have the attendants saying one thing just to make sure people might want to actually cover their ass. But then, realistically speaking, some people are going to forget, and it might not always be the problematic batteries, the power banks that everyone is worried about.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The other paranoia angle was I was
There's
torn
another?
between. Yeah, I was torn between it's going to be my fault if the plane accidentally explodes, but also if those batteries got detected by TSA, they can just take them. They can just confiscate whatever they want, right? Because the government, you can just take what you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I got my luggage back.
They can
We
take
got
them
back
regardless.
to Japan. Yeah. We got back to our apartment. I opened up my luggage. Sure enough, the box they were in was opened and searched by TSA because it had that tape on it that was like, searched by TSA. And it had that little placard that they put in your luggage. But everything was there. Everything was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Well, Apple and Nintendo devices are not on a watchdog list. It's like cheapo power banks that people carry around.
Yeah.
My question is, why are you putting an iPad and a Switch in your checked luggage?
Okay.
That's what I want to judge you on.
Oh, boy. The Switch is because our carry-ons were already full. Really, I only brought the Switch so that my wife could play Animal Crossing, and she's not playing Animal Crossing on an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no reliable Wi-Fi, right? Like that don't you need the Wi-Fi to play Animal Crossing?
Not necessarily, no.
All right. And the phone was a new phone. That was the new phone. I could not transfer over my eSIM until I got back to Japan, so there was no point having it on me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And the
That one I
iPad
get.
was my dad's iPad, which is 1,000 years old. I think it was a Gen 1 iPad mini that stopped receiving iOS updates 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was planning to use it as a reader, like as an ebook thing.
Yeah.
But I already have the one I brought with me, so I don't need to put that in my checked luggage either.
Right. And it might have some
in my carry-on rather.
And it might have some secret documents from his time working for the government.
That's true. Well, I wiped the whole thing. So government, if you're listening, they're gone.
They'll figure out how to get it back.
I purged panther.txt.
Okay.
Great.
And mkultra.zip.
See, it's plausible deniability because I'm such a nerd. I would have a game called Mortal Kombat Ultra.
Anything else?
Ray, I'm literally rattled and panicked.
I was trying to pull, what's the guy's name? Boone? What's his first name?
Ed
Boone. Yeah, I was trying to pull Ed Boone, and my brain's like, yeah, it's Pat Boone. And then the rest of my brain was like, don't say that.
Okay. Brain success.
Thank you. All right, that's it for Jesus, whatever segment one.
What was that? My God, that was just a roller coaster.
Yeah, an emotional roller coaster. Let's take a quick break and come back because now it's time for your emotional roller coaster.
That's your last brain cell.
I dropped it. Now I'm putting it back on my finger.
Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. I'm Ray. That's Alex.
Hi there.
Alex, how have you been since the last 30 seconds?
Boy, it's been a real roller coaster ride, but I think I'm bouncing back.
Did you take some time to meditate, get back into a mindful space, and tell yourself, I don't have to worry about a Nintendo Switch battery?
I actually did start meditating about the month before we left for the trip, and I don't think I did it long enough to see results.
I don't think so, no.
I think I need to get back to it. I need to get back to it immediately.
Well, speaking of getting back to things, I regret to inform you there has been more news in the 7-Eleven Hell saga.
All right. Oh, wait, we have a theme song. All right.
Wait, no. The whole fucking hullabaloo about the Japanese food maybe possibly coming to America in 7-Elevens. Oh my God, what about it? Yeah, we covered it pretty extensively last time when there was the new update after a year, and we listened to the NPR story the completely bullshit NPR story and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, the big thing was that they were last year, before the last update, they updated the egg salad sandwich in the American 7-Elevens. They had sort of surreptitiously updated them with Japanese milk bread, partly because the original story was 7-Eleven had their new food supplier, Warabeya, was the same one who does all the food supplying in Japan. Now they're expanding in America, Warabeya is, and now them and 7-Eleven are trying to get more of a infrastructure of food distribution, more like the Japanese setup over there. Not exactly Japanese food, but there may be some benefits as they explore different kinds of food options in American stores, because God knows they need them. Now, like I just said, they surreptitiously updated the egg salad sandwich with Japanese milk bread last year. There was some, coverage about it, some videos on TikTok or whatever about it, but it went largely unnoticed by the whole 7-Eleven is coming to America crowd. It got a little bit of heat, but not enough to sustain. So this year, after we even talked about that last story where the new CEO or president of 7-Eleven America or whatever was talking about all this stuff. So conveniently, not too long after all that, they actually, first of all, put out a fucking press release. The headline is 7-Eleven Incorporated introduces Japanese-style egg salad sandwich to U.S. stores. So now they have a press release instead of just letting people run wild with their fantasies. We have solid information direct from the source that this is happening. But again, it's just one sandwich. But people have made this into some sort of viral sensation. They've made, first of all, the fact that 7-Eleven exists in Japan and is better a sort of viral thing to begin with. And then the fact that you have this cheapo egg salad sandwich, which is so good, and you got to go there, first of all, as soon as you land. Get there. Basically, what happened now in America is that, yes, they've introduced the sandwich, even though they kind of did it last year. No, this time what they did was they reprinted the labels. So now the sandwich is called Japanese-style egg salad with another sticker next to it saying made with Kewpie mayonnaise.
Yay!
So that's probably the other new thing, I suppose, is that they got the Japanese mayonnaise in there.
Okay, can I comment on this photo real quick?
Oh yeah, this is from an article we're going to talk about.
So yeah, you dropped a photo here in the doc. It's just someone holding an American 7-Eleven Japanese style egg salad sandwich. It's way too much egg salad. It looks kind of disgusting. I will say Kewpie mayonnaise is pretty good. Like Japanese mayo is hyped up for good reason. It's really good.
Yeah.
However, I'm also looking at the price tag. $5.49.
$5.49
is.
Are you out of your mind?
I just did some math. They are. I just did some math. That's over 850 yen. It's like 100 to 200 yen in Japan. That's like,
yeah,
it's like 6 times the price of the actual Japanese egg salad sandwich.
I will say though, first of all, I think the volume of egg that you see is a little bit deceptive because, first of all,
just like the Japanese sandwich,
it's pressed up in this container.
I see.
So I think they're fooling you a little bit. But yes, it is more expensive, of course, to naturally. But it's here, isn't it? Sort of. Anyway, now that it's been made obvious that this is a Japanese-style sandwich, the social media weirdos started posting themselves buying and eating it. There's a bunch of stuff on TikTok once it showed up. Some even, very biased ones from hashtag 7-Eleven partners, influencers who got a brand deal going on. And we're talking about the sandwich, but other ones, just regular folks talking about the sandwich. And with the regular folks, there is no surprise in these videos. There are no amazing revelations. It's people just saying it's fine. Because, like you pointed out, it's a bit bigger. It has crust, which for some reason pisses people off. I don't know. Shut up. But yeah, in general, it's not the same fucking sandwich. They did not ship them over from Japan. I'm sorry. And I was just looking at those and thinking to these people, this is what you deserve. This is all you will get as well from all of your hype last year, all of this misinformation, all of this nothing burger. This is what you deserve, people.
Right. As the Radioheads once sang, this is what you get.
And there are no other Japanese style items out yet, as far as I know, or will ever be. So I think this is This seems, I think, the beginning and end of it. But has the mass media learned their lesson about this story?
Wait, let me guess.
Oh, go ahead, guess. Yes, please.
My guess is no.
You are correct, sir.
Yes.
We have an article here from the Today Show on their website. 7-Eleven's Japanese-style egg sandwich is now available in the U.S. So this was the day after this press release came out, by the way. And this writer, first of all, Japanese-related item, mass media article. They can't stop themselves from putting in the cutesy Japanese. Here's one of the opening quotes where this writer refers to an egg salad sandwich, parenthetical, tamago sando.
Oh, they Nihongo Jozu.
And another line that says, but it wasn't just any convenience store. It was a kombini.
So exotic.
That means convenience store.
Slow down.
Anyway, though, this article actually has, on top of the press release, which was a new thing for 7-Eleven, actually talking about this stuff for real, instead of just letting someone else run with it, they actually got sourced comments from 7-Eleven. Here, I'm going to read a part. A 7-Eleven spokesperson tells me this sandwich is a result of extensive collaboration with Warabeya, yes, a fresh food manufacturer and supplier that was chosen, quote, based on their original support of 7-Eleven Japan and 7-Eleven Hawaii. Yes, indeed. And I think that would be pretty much the whole story based on last year's thing. Here's the thing that no one wanted to accept. This is another quote from this article. 7-Eleven landed on Kewpie for a, quote, version that best resembled the iconic Japanese sandwich. And another line, the stateside sandwich is, quote, not identical to the Japanese one due to differences in locally sourced ingredients, according to the spokesperson. It's sort of like we live on completely different continents and food is made differently. Very accurately, very closely now that we have more globalization in general, but still, we're not going to get them. And also, you know, we have marketing departments, test labs, all this shit that is trying to make things appeal to the widest possible audience. Widest and whitest, I would say. And once again, this writer on the Today Show article also dings it for having crust and also says, the next thing I notice is that the egg salad to bread ratio is off. And that's why I said to you, I think they were engineering the appearance of it a little bit. Once again, that was, I just wanted to highlight yet another lame mass media article here from the lamestream media about this goddamn sandwich. There's more pictures. That picture I showed you in the document is from this article, and there's more that shows you that it is also 560 calories. Which almost, that's more than the dollar value, but does match it pretty well.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the rest of the article. It's lame enough, but yeah, I think this is just so crazy because, of course, it wasn't going to be the exact same thing, but for some reason, people just thought it was going to be. I am reminded, for whatever reason, this just popped into my head. Do you remember when Pokemon first came out here, and 1999 or so, and the toys, they were not imported toys, but they were like brand new action figures and stuff made by Hasbro. And this is like that, I think. It's like it's Japanese in a sense. It's like we took a picture of the Japanese thing, and then we tried to make our version of it.
Wow.
That was like the closest analog I could think of was like the Pokemon toys back then.
Jeez.
Well, right? Don't you think so? I mean, not like you.
I don't remember
thing,
those.
But, yeah.
I don't remember the Pokemon
no,
toys.
but I mean the sandwich thing. My general point about the sandwich.
Oh yeah, it's fucking nonsense. It's I feel like the misconception of what the sandwich is has kind of fed back into how 7-Eleven is now pushing it, and it just makes it look even sillier.
Well, I would argue that's what 7-Eleven. I mean, 7-Eleven is doing the smart thing because they should have done it a year ago when the stupid hype came up. But no, big corporations, they take their time. They're slow moving. It takes about a year to get these things off the ground and for them to finally reprint the label and call it Japanese style. And yeah, I hope this will be one of the last entries I do on this thing. But I do just want to. I hope
not. I hope we get one every month now.
I hope I'm tortured forever. People's misinformation. I do want to establish. I do want to make absolutely clear. I don't hate the sandwich. This is not about the actual quality of the sandwich, either Japanese or American.
Yeah, they're
I'm
fine.
just so upset at people's pushing of misinformation. And also, why the fuck do they care about the crust so much? Can we stop giving a fuck about the crust? Who cares?
My theory on that is that, like, crusts on a sandwich is one of those things that when I was a kid, my mom always told me I had to eat because it was good for you. It's fiber, I guess. It's better than regular parts of the bread. And I think that, like, if you are in a position, like if you're an influencer or some shit, you're probably the kind of person who cuts the crust off their sandwich because you're a little fucking princess or whatever.
Yes, of course.
I just assume that when you see it on a product that you pay money for, you are taken aback and confused and saddened. I think that's where that's coming from.
Well, they're just comparing it to the Japanese one because there have been other videos of like people who just go to Japan and they take pictures or take video of them in 7-Eleven and they pick up the egg salad sandwich and oh my god, finally, this is why I came here. This is why I spent $1,000 on this ticket. Oh yes, of course.
Oh Jesus.
Spend $1,000 to just buy convenience food. I mean, no, they're joking too. They're self-aware about it, but I'm saying like, nevertheless, like this thing grew in popularity for reasons I still can't comprehend, but here it is.
Yeah.
A version of it.
I think that, a couple of years ago during a slow news cycle, someone was like, oh, here's another thing from Japan we can fetishize because we don't have it. And it just kind of, it occupied that default slot in a lot of people's news is like, oh yeah, wacky exotic Japanese thing we don't have. Let's fetishize it.
Right. Exactly.
I think that's all it is.
It's the same with the K cars.
Yes.
Do you remember the K car story from last month? Big man was saying we're gonna get these over here now. Like sure you are.
Finally.
Yeah. No, of course it's fetishized. It's a tamago sando from a kombini.
Wow. Oi.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we stop with that too in our articles, for God's sakes?
Yeah.
It's so kawaii.
See. All right. So
that's
we have
7-Eleven
fun.
update.
Thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. That reminds me, though, like the pricing discrepancy reminded me. Like, I understand.
That's the other thing people got like upset about. Is like, oh, it doesn't have crust and the price is way off. Like, no kidding.
That's like I understand that the economic disparity right now between America and Japan is noticeable. Like, everything's expensive in America right now. Everything's also kind of expensive to the average Japanese person, or it's getting there. Inflation is kind of on the rise here.
Yeah,
but across the board, the cost of living is still much lower. But what this means is that you have tourists coming to Japan. You have folks going to restaurants in Tokyo and being handed an English menu that has higher prices on it. This is pretty common, and your gut reaction, or at least my knee-jerk reaction as a foreigner was, hey, fuck you, buddy. It kind of makes sense because you are serving clientele who are coming here from a much wealthier place. They can afford a ticket to Japan to go on vacation. They can afford to pony up a couple extra bucks to support your business. And I don't mind this if it's framed in the context of like, you're not from around here, which means we kind of have to charge you a little more because we build certain things into our cost. And like the rationale I got, this is all coming back to the fact that there's a cafe in my neighborhood, the one that plays Tatsuro Yamashita nonstop. They charge an extra 10%.
People love that.
Yeah. They charge an extra 10% to quote unquote foreigners.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's not nothing.
Like, yeah. And I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with the principle of that if you get proof that the person doesn't live here, but they don't do that. They just, you go in there and they see that you're not Japanese and they hand you the English menu and they charge you 10% more. And that's when I say, no, fuck you. I live here. I'll show you my residence card if you want to see it. That's the thing, is that like it has to do with taxes. Like, there are taxes that locals pay that help subsidize businesses. And their thinking is, well, if you're a tourist, you don't pay those taxes. We're going to get that money by just charging you a little extra, which perfectly within their right to do. I support that. You need to fucking tell them that's going on. You don't just charge them more without saying dick about it. And
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's why I've stopped. I think boycott is too strong a word. I'm not boycotting the cafe. I'm just not fucking going there.
You're right. Yeah.
It's because they still, like, if they were to actually tell you the reason or very briefly ask to see your residence card or, like, I think that's proof enough that you live there and pay your taxes. Like, if they do that and then they want to charge tourists 10% more, that's fine. You don't just do it without a word. That's pretty fucking slimy.
Yeah, well.
Anyway,
I'm
do you
sure
want to
to
go out
some
for
of those
coffee with
people,
me?
they're still surprised that foreigners can live there.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, that's a whole other issue in Japanese society right now
Especially
that
the
I
white
do not want
foreigners,
to
of
get
course.
into.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not great.
The white foreigners, especially because, there is a growing contingent of like Vietnamese labor that lives in Japan, of course, now. And I don't think anything's more expensive over there compared to Japan. So,
yeah.
I doubt they're trying to upcharge them that much. But I love walking in my Japanese cafe when I go touring and paying more and being amazed that they have 4 seasons and all that stuff. I love it.
They do. They sure do.
Then I stop in at the Konbini and get a Tamago Sando and
living the dream.
My day is made.
It's pretty good. Again, I say this a lot because I feel like I am sometimes unfair to Japan. I love living here. There's so much about it. I choose to live here because America is and has kind of been a dumpster fire for the past 20 years-ish, if not more. So, like, I'm fine. There's a lot of things I can put up with to enjoy my life here. It's nice here. Why don't you come back?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Well, until your leader does something crazy.
She's already kind of doing that.
Spark another continental war.
No more rappers. Hey,
I just had a thought.
Hi.
If I do the 7-Eleven thing again, I said do. I
yes,
should call it.
Sorry.
How about this for a segment title? Like Sandoz through the hourglass.
Sure. Days of our Jinsei's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Jinsei no Hibi? I don't know.
Yeah, you go. Yeah. You got to say all the, right? You got to say all the Japanese words.
I don't know. It's funny to me when you just change one word. Nietzsche's of our lives.
All right. No. Yes.
Good stuff. Oh, my God. We have fun here, I like to think.
Should we have fun with, like, some more media?
Yes.
Media talk?
Did you play any video games over the holiday season? I bet you did. I see that Xevious. Oh, wait, you didn't get Xevious. Ooh, sorry.
No, too soon. I know. I've not played anything serious. Once again, it's been mostly my son playing Pac-Man World over and over and racking up. I think Steam now says 135 hours.
Yeah. Jeez.
It vacillates. Sometimes it's 59. Sometimes it's 100. Yeah, he's playing Pac-Man World Repack 1, the remake of the first one. And that's just like his main activity. Oh, and also, of course, he'll go back to Kirby's Dream Buffet on Switch.
Yeah.
And he has really shown me what.
Is that the Fall Guys alike?
I wouldn't say alike. It has some elements that are similar to it, I guess.
I don't know. Okay.
No, not really. Sort of. It's ish. But he's actually like getting good at it and like not falling off the ledges and things like that. Like going through these race courses in that game and like not falling off, which he used to do almost exclusively up to a year ago. So he's really becoming learned, and I'm quite impressed.
Cool.
And also, just like I said, bouncing through Pac-Man stages very well. He still gets pretty caught and stuck, but it's okay. I think what I'm going to do, I got Pac-Man World 2 was on sale.
Pac-Man.
It was like $20. I was like, hey, that's not so bad. I'll just get that for Switch 2. And then he can have his own little Switch 2 game and pop that in. All and it does have a better assisted mode, like for little kids, probably more assistance, super easy mode. And that's really cool. And it has like a 2-player one where you can also be like an assistant type thing. And so, yeah, that'll be good. I think he'll like that a lot more. I think he's honestly getting a bit bored of the first Pac-Man world.
Pac-Mania, it's still around.
So that's all the gaming I've done. It's been vicarious through my son.
That's fun.
Really.
Yeah.
Sometimes I poke around on some other game, but not for very long. And I want to get through the rest of the Ace Combat games because they announced Ace Combat 8. So I want to get through Ace Combat 0 and then 6 and then 7.
What? Why are they not calling it 8 Combat?
Anyway, Alex, you were going to talk about some games you played.
Something very satisfying about being iced by you on the show. I'm immune to the Game Awards because I don't watch them. Remember when we used to cover them for humor? Not even doing that anymore because fuck that shit.
Yes. What, you don't want to live stream reactions on our Discord server?
No. Man, the past 3 video essays that I've written, I wrote a couple of paragraphs about the Game Awards and how the video game industry is trying to ape the film industry and has been since the 90s. And I cannot find a place to put this paragraph in any of my essays, so I keep cutting it. I keep putting it back into a Scratch document every time because it doesn't quite fit. But I love the analogy, and I always describe it as the game industry is trying so hard to copy a lot of the superficial horseshit of Hollywood, like modeling the Game Awards after the Academy Awards, like an 8-year-old stomping around the house in dad's work clothes, carrying a briefcase and pointing to himself going, "Oh, look at me. I'm going to work too." That's what the fucking Game Awards feel like to me, is you want so hard to look legitimate and you still don't. You still can't quite pull it off. No. That'll be in a video essay someday because I was really proud of writing it.
All right.
I bought Expedition 33 when it was on sale 3 or 4 months ago, before all the accolades and awards.
Mm-hmm.
And I got
a sweep.
It was a sweep. I think I streamed it for a while, and I had to know about it primarily because it's very visually accosting. It's one of those games where it's like, I thought I was drawn to it because you know me, I'm the turn-based RPG guy. That's my entire brand. So of course I love this shit. Mm-hmm. Even for a turn-based RPG, it's very busy. There's multiple buttons that you use to dodge. It's practically an action game with menus. And I decided it's not really for me. I like the aesthetic of it. I like the setup. The few hours I played, I was hoping it would drip feed something interesting about the story to me. That never came. I think I noped out when I got to a village of paintbrush people who were just really cute. And I'm like, this isn't really what I signed up for. And it kind of felt less bad about quitting when it came out that they were using some AI. That I think some of it did end up in the final product, and they hastily patched it out.
Yeah, but they patched it out.
They did. That's true. But
then people kept ragging on them about it and turning it into a big firestorm because they also swept the awards, and some people are like, well, that game's gay.
Oh, well, yeah.
That sort of attitude.
They also got disqualified from the Indie Game Awards, right? Because of the AI thing. Because they did not
no one
disclose.
heard of that thing before that news story came out.
I know. Yeah, neither had I, but I'm just reporting what I read.
Yeah.
And I think it does. It matters if they patched it out before people noticed, or if people noticed and then they were hastily
This was months ago.
Was it?
This was not in the middle of any award stuff. This was
I didn't
months
say it
ago.
Was. I know.
No, and I'm telling you, as in the public.
Oh,
not you, Alex.
Oh, all right.
People have gotten crazy, as they are wont to do. Outrage, rage bait, that sort of thing.
I mean, either way, it's not for me. It could incorporate zero AI. It's still not a game that is really for me.
Yeah, sorry to go on a tangent there, but yeah.
Speaking of tangents, let's talk about my eyes. You know how you often remark how beautiful they are?
Wait a minute.
What?
I just wanted to... I'm just a little bit disappointed. It almost had you. Expedition 33 almost grabbed you.
Well, I mean, you know how I feel about timed hits.
It's the first thing you told me when we first met.
Yes.
26 years ago.
Yeah. And I said, man, I hate that Mario RPG shit. And you said, are you waiting for the bus? Or
you opened up the direct message on IRC and you said, hey, nice to meet you. Glad we're here at the GIA. Fuck timed hits. I'm Alex.
And you replied, "Is Timed Hits a website?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a webcomic?
Yeah. No, it's not the end of the world. You can go to the options and you can turn off the offensive ones, but you cannot turn off the defensive ones, which is kind of that's my problem with games that do timed hits, because it's basically an action game. It's basically, you need to memorize this enemy's wind-up animation, and until you do, you're just going to keep eating shit and taking damage. And that's not what I like about RPGs. I don't like to be punished because my reflexes aren't good enough in a menu-based game. Fuck off. Game looks gorgeous, though.
Oh, well. Oh, well. The important thing is that you're wrong, because everyone else loves it.
I am wrong. And I have nothing against doing that in an action game. Like, that's what action games are for. That's what Dark Souls is for. You run around, you memorize wind-up animations, you roll or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I gotta play it.
You don't gotta.
But then again, my wife played it for me, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Your eyes now.
Yeah, I've been talking for a very long time about how it's difficult for me to follow modern games because they are too frenetic and there's just a lot happening at once. And there's, you know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I got deja vu all of a sudden. Wow.
Yeah, it's a common thing with me. It's something that I noticed years ago. This comes up in our Draw Game episode about Bayonetta, because I think Bayonetta 2 might have been the first game where I realized, oh, this is kind of getting hard for me to do. This is kind of uncomfortable. And for the longest time, I always thought it was a combination of just, oh, I'm getting old. Plus, when I was younger, I had LASIK. And, these days when you get LASIK, when they send you home to recover, they send you home with these like fucking rubber swim goggles that fasten tightly around your eyes so that you don't accidentally rub them in your sleep, because that'll fuck up the healing process.
Ooh, yes.
20-some years ago, they sent you home with some plastic cups and masking tape to tape over your eyes when you went to bed. And guess where mine were when I woke up? Spoilers, on the floor. Because in my sleep, I had ripped them off my eyes and rubbed them.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to do this. It fucks up the healing process. I'm
sure it won't do any lasting damage.
Here's the thing. I thought it did. I thought it was fucking up my vision. I mean, it did for the first year. I had very smeary, blurred vision for about the first year. And I thought it had persisted. And I finally went to the ophthalmologist when I got back from America, because it peaked in America. But the pain, the headaches got really bad.
Right.
And I went to the ophthalmologist, and she looks at my eyes. She sees them through a machine. She puts some drops in them. She looks at a computer. She goes, "No, you just have severe dry eye." I'm like, "Yeah, but I rubbed my eyes when they were healing from the LASIK." She's like, "Well, I just looked at them and the corneas look fine. They're just very dry," which is very common with LASIK. It's common for, in your post-LASIK life to just have horrible dry eye.
Oh, okay. Is that why you were getting the humidifier?
That's why we were getting the humidifier. And the reason we're not getting the humidifier is because the eye drops are working. So we don't have to spend money on that.
Okay.
She gave me a bag of eye drops. Sorry, to be specific, they were in bottles that were then put in the bag. It wasn't like a bag of liquid like you're buying Canadian milk. They have been doing wonders for my eyes. I'm putting them in 4 times a day. I can see again. I don't get headaches anytime I step out the door. The week before I went to the ophthalmologist, I had what I can only describe as an episode while shopping in Osu. My wife and I were in the Daiso, and we're just looking at like homeware, and all of a sudden I can't move. Like I have a headache. I cannot move my head. I can't even step forward or backward, because anytime I try to like change my location, in physical space, the headache gets worse. Okay, and it's because my dry eye was making it painful for my eyes to be existing. You know what I mean?
Right.
We were in a room that it was wide open, and there were a lot of people, and it was visually busy. And if you have bad dry eye, that means you're just paralyzed and you can't really do anything. And I had to excuse myself and like close one eye and leave the building like a weirdo.
Oh,
and
my
just
Lord.
Stand outside quietly until she was done. It was really bad. And that's going away. What this has to do with video games, I might be able to play action games again. We're going to see. I'm going to give this a few months. And
right.
I mean, no shit. We're going to know next month because Resident Evil Requiem comes out soon. And Resident Evil is one of those series where I would play through it's like FF14. I play through the pain because I love it so much. I'm going to see if that pain just doesn't show up.
Well,
it's very possible it doesn't.
You're still going to be constantly playing FF14.
That is true.
So eventually, one of these days, it might just suddenly feel better.
Oh, that would be nice. No, I still get it with 14. Like I do, because we have regular Savage raids twice a week, and like after about 90 minutes, I do start to get the headaches. But we haven't raided since I got the eye drops, so I'm very excited to see how those help out. It's very embarrassing, but it's something I want to tell young people. Like, if you have a kind of chronic pain that you think you understand, or somebody already told you what it is, and that's not satisfactory, please keep talking to people and talk to specialists, because I thought I was just going to have headaches and exploding eye for the rest of my life. And then I decided to go to a different ophthalmologist because I went to one a couple of years ago who just said, "Oh, I don't know what it is. I guess you're getting old." And I'm like, that's not acceptable.
No, no.
If you have any kind of chronic pain and don't know why, do not give up until you fucking find out why, because it will change the quality of your life.
Yeah, that's good advice. Because, chronic pain is no joke. And
it sucks.
Yeah. Chronic anything, I would say.
Well,
really.
Yeah. It's a good place to drop in that Rika Nakamura song. Was that her? was that Bonnie Pink? Remember when I was in college, you sent me a song by a Japanese artist that just opened with Chronic. And it was the funniest thing.
Bonnie Pink, I think.
Bonnie Pink. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Chronic Vertigo. That was the song. Folks, go listen to
Yeah.
Go light up a fat one and listen to Bonnie Pink's Chronic Vertigo.
No. She's not like that.
You sure?
That I know of.
All right. I like her song Killer Tune. Can you play that one?
Sure, if you hum a few bars.
Da 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 da. Folks, FF14 7.4 has dropped.
All right, I'm out of here. Have fun, everybody.
Raymond, come back. Read your fucking contract.
What does it say here? Oh, yes. Must listen to Alex talk about MMOs for up to 3 hours per week. Okay.
All right. No, honestly, there's not a lot to say because, so look, I play FF14 for a lot of reasons, but once the story's wrapped up, it's all about the fights. It's all about the Savage raids. Those haven't dropped yet, so I have nothing to talk about. The normal raids have dropped, and that's also when all the music drops. And all the music this tier has been very good, with the singular exception of one of the themes, which is the most SoCal pop punk bullshit I've ever heard. It's
SoCal pop punk. Wow.
Yeah,
talking about like Sonic Adventure adjacent.
Hang on a sec. I'm gonna play you some of this.
All right, great.
Okay, yeah, here, deal with this.
Oh.
Fine so far. No longer fine. Anyway, I want to get to the chorus. Yeah, it's just not a fan. It's
so yes.
Yeah.
To answer my question, it is Sonic adjacent.
Okay, yeah, and it is probably my least favorite genre or subgenre of music. It seems to be predicated on the fact my dad bought me the wrong color car, and I'm going to sing about it.
Now, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Tell me again. Where does this play?
This is the third of 4 new boss fights.
So it's during a boss fight.
You are fighting two surfer bros.
That's great.
I want to say this. I'm not typically a meme guy. Within day one of this fight dropping, it is customary for someone in the party, as soon as the fight starts, to say, well, if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers.
Okay, sure.
Which is pretty great.
Honestly, that's I love it, honestly.
Yeah, I think I'm more sensitive to this kind of music than you are.
What is this skirmish called? I want to find like footage of it.
Just search FF14 M10. That's the name of the fight. The name of the song is The Mirror.
Okay, I just want to hear it for myself. I want to hear and see it for myself. Okay, that's all I need. Thank you. That's awesome.
What did you see?
Just gameplay.
All right.
People doing their usual thing.
Cool. Yeah, it's
I fucking love that.
I'm sure the fight is going to be really fun. The other themes this tier are great. The final tier, they made a big deal out of. They got Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine to write the song for M12, which is the final fight in the tier. And the song itself is fine. Like the composition's fine, but it's performed by a group called Beartooth that I'm not a fan of, and there's something about the vocals that really rubbed me the wrong way.
Right. Turns out this is on the sidebar on YouTube. So
yeah, M12 is fine. The vocals are stupid. The vocals are meaningless. Just very, very, very extremely, almost insultingly surface level. Like, I'm in a fight and I'm going to beat you. And I love fighting. And that's all it is. And I hate when songs do that. Like, you could investigate one metaphor is all I'm asking you, please.
Where do you think that comes from? Is it more like them just being like, okay, we're doing this music for a video game. That means we got to talk about a video game. Or is it more like, okay, the guys in the Japanese office aren't going to understand much more than this.
I think it's mostly the former because Soken said he asked Tom Morello because he's a fan of Rage Against the Machine, and Tom Morello doesn't play video games. I think they drove a dump truck full of money up to his house and said, do a song about this Coliseum fight. And he's like, well, yeah, video games are dumb, so I'll just write a dumb song about a Coliseum fight. And that's what they got. Soken doesn't care if the lyrics are dumb. They're cool sounding English lyrics and the guitar fucking shreds. That's all that matters. Meanwhile, I'm over here. I am hearing and processing the lyrics and I'm like, man, this guitar fucking slaps. I sure wish the lyrics were good.
Yeah. Well,
that's a lot of my problem with FF14 music is this. And this is not a Tom Morello problem. This is just a lot of the lyrics are kind of dumb. I think that might be Koji Fox because I think Koji Fox is credited with writing lyrics on a lot of these songs. A lot of them are kind of dumb. The ones that are good are really good. I think all the Alexander Raids, I'm a little biased. I think all the Alexander Raids lyrics are cool. And then all the other ones are just, I don't know.
I don't hate Koji Fox. I consider him a friend ever since we met at E3. But I think like him and we have many friends at Nintendo as well, and I think their
Mario,
lyric writing
Daisy
needs some. Yeah, their lyric writing needs some work too.
Oh yeah,
like the Mario Odyssey song and the Donkey Kong Bonanza song and things like that.
Hey, I like
the same way that you were thinking. Like
actually, yeah, this is. I don't know. I was kind of saving this for a New Game Plus essay, but like a lot of my tolerance for media has gotten stricter since I quit drinking. Like I remember drunk nights at the bar where like I'm falling down drunk off my ass and I'm singing along to Jump Up Superstar because of course it's the best song I've ever heard. And then I hear it now and I'm like, I'm Picard memeing my head in my hands like, oh geez, all right. And it's fun. Like, again, I like the instrumentation. The tune is great. Like everything about it is competent, except the lyrics are kind of stupid, aren't they? And I find myself thinking that more and more with things that I used to love. And I don't know if that's just me trying to be more mature or if it's me remembering being a drunk idiot and really falling for these lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I've not been falling down drunk, and certainly I've not done it while listening to video game theme song. So I don't really know. My whole thing was just a similar way, like feeling weird about the lyrics. And I think in the cases I mentioned, it's more like them trying to fit lyrics into a tune that is already done. And that has already been written in Japanese.
Yeah.
I think that was probably more like the situations with those. Because it's like, you can kind of tell that this kind of sounds, these words, these phrases kind of sound shoved in.
Yeah.
That's just from my perspective. I didn't get that impression from this FF14 stuff, but different case,
it's
obviously.
Like, oh man, like in the case of the Mirror, in the case of M10, I don't hate these lyrics because they're an accurate representation of what pop punk sounds like. Garbage. Like 10 out of 10 for accuracy. They suck.
I also don't hate this because it's like there's a precedent. I mean, do you remember the Blue Dragon song?
Yeah. What do you mean there's a precedent? A game did it before, so now all games can do it, and I should like it?
Well, yeah.
No, I refuse.
That'll do it for today's show. Thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah, you know what? It's folks, I'm exhausted. Ray's exhausted.
If anything we've established today, it's that you're wrong.
Wow, it's like I'm talking to Bill O'Reilly. Outstanding.
And we'll go out on that.
Taking us out, Masayoshi Soken. Taking us out.
I mean, sure, Soken likes Tom Morello, but
yeah.
Is he also going to understand the lyrics of the song from the other guy?
Does
he love the lyrics as much, or does he love Tom Morello?
I think his English is he likes Tom Morello. He likes Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I don't have as much of a problem with Everything Burns, that song. It's more the Mirror, the other song, that I have a problem with.
I mean, I'm a Bonnie Pink fan, just to go back to Bonnie Pink.
Right?
I mean, am I going to ask her to do the theme song for Blast Rush 2 and all of a sudden, she sings some song about how kitty cats or something? I don't know. And it's like something I don't understand in Japanese.
Yeah, how would that process
how would that make me look?
Cute?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Blast Rush.
Actually, this is sort of a not the same example at all, but my favorite Japanese band did the theme song for Atelier Ryza 2.
Oh.
And I was just like, I'm not getting around to that game anytime soon. And the song's not that
yeah.
great. But yeah.
Oh, this came up in our household recently because I'm
glad they got to do a video game.
Sure. The Sakanaction's most recent single was Kaiju, and it came up on YouTube at one point, and I'm like, oh, I like this. So I bought it, and I'm listening to it all the time. And then I find out, oh, they wrote it. I don't know if they wrote it for it, but it's the theme of an anime. That's how everyone knows it. It's this famous anime theme. And I'm like, oh, well, I like it because it's a good song. But now every time I hear it, I just imagine like a shitty anime opening. And it's
just imagining a staff roll going over.
Yeah, like it's kind of tainted the song a little bit because like I watched the video, I fell in love with it because the music video for it is really good. Like the video is it's the dude, he's trying to get an egg through a subway that's changing shape, and it's a fun. I don't know if it's fun, but it's a really cool video, and I like the song.
Sando?
Yes, it all comes back to Tamago.
Wait, so just the fact that it's from an anime tainted it for you?
A little bit. And then I started to get concerned, like, oh, he didn't write it for the anime, did it? I still don't know. I don't think so. I think they're artists first, and then the music is licensed second. But I still like the song, but it makes me feel like, oh, it's an anime song.
Do we have time to unpack that? I don't think we do. Let's just go.
Let's do that on Sassafras. Folks, thank you for listening. This has been No More Whoppers.
Yes, it has. And we have a website, nomorewhoppers.com. You can find the links to everything important that we do there. Not just these episodes, but also our Patreon, patreon.com/nomorewhoppers, where we have this and Draw a Game. You can give us some money, give us support, and we will give you this show early, Draw a Game early, and bonus shows related to both. We are going to rethink Patreon again this year. So that's why I'm not telling you how much money it's going to be. But
stay tuned.
We'll talk about it next time. Also, a link to our Discord is on nomorewhoppers.com. You can come in and say hi. Nobody has to be a Patreon or anything. Just come on in. And nobody's called us lately, but we do have a hotline. Phone number is 805-NMW-TALK, 805-669-8255 in the United
Moshi.
States. You can say anything you want about anything we talked about, including how weird Alex is. But,
Hey,
I'm
yeah.
also weird. I'm not saying I'm not weird. You can talk about that, too. It's fine. It's just that Alex was being more weird on this episode than usual.
Wow.
Anyway, we're also on the internet as people, Alex.
Please find me at pitui.org, pitohui.org. That is also my Blue Sky handle. Follow me on there. It is the only social media I believe I routinely post on. I make YouTube videos at youtube.com. The username is at Alex Fraioli. I'm sure it's linked on my Blue Sky. Let's hang out. Oh, I am now streaming every Monday and Friday, American Eastern Standard Time at 8 to 10 p.m. Kicking it off with Pokemon Gen 1. You like Pocket Monsters, right? You love to subjugate those little fucks and put them in the ring. We're doing it. I'm doing it with your help. What are you, some kind of steel type because you just refuse to bend and observe my stream? Get on in there. Right over to you.
Wow. Streaming every Monday to Friday week. I love it.
No, Monday and Friday.
No, that was me. Yeah,
Oh.
What was the censored movie that used Monday to Friday?
Oh, right. I'm streaming this monkey fighting game on this Monday to Friday
Oh,
stream.
that's right. Yeah,
Thank
okay. It wasn't
Excuse me. I'm streaming this manky fighting game on this Monday to Friday stream.
There we go. You can use that in the title
Oh,
of your
perfect.
stream.
Perfect.
I'm on the internet as rdbaaa.space. That is my website, but also my username on Blue Sky. Check me out there. All my links are there. Please also get my latest video game, Blast Rush LS.
Yeah, you got that new
For
theme by Bonnie
PC.
Pink.
And Nintendo Switch. Just patched it in the last couple weeks.
Ooh.
Fixed some loading time stuff, especially on Switch. It loads a bit better on Switch. Even better on Switch too, because that's always faster. And some other tweaks and stuff. Thanks. And it's regularly on sale. Even if it's not on sale now, it will be soon. And thank you very much. And of course, it comes from my company, Bipedal Dog, bipedal.dog. That's me, Ray. Alex, thanks
Hi.
so much for being a good sport.
Anytime.
Especially when calling you wrong and weird the whole time. It's been fun. Everybody else, keep your nose clean. We'll see you next time. Gold subscribers, stick around till after the show. Not quite ready to go back to work? We get tips on how to fake your own death from Tony Clifton.
Wait,
We
hang on.
have an article from the Today
Okay,
Show.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
the Kyo Bangumi. Uh-oh. Oh,
We have an
I thought you
article here.
froze. Sorry.
Stop talking now. We have an article here. This is going in the stinger.
God
This is
damn
absolutely
it.
going in the stinger. You son of a
sorry.
bitch. Anyway, I'm okay, really.